Two-time winners of the New Zealand Sevens. South Africa, they've been to 7 cup finals of this event. It's not been their happiest of hunting grounds, but they're going to work the short side here and looking for their first score, and they're going to get it off the set piece. Shilton van Wyk. A couple of big names no longer available. The likes of Branko Dupree and JC Pretorius, and Shilton van Wyk right at the head of the second half here is going to finish a hat-trick for South Africa. He's had a clear run to the line.
From Kenya, and up high they go. Here's South Africa into some action. And immediately Van Wyk drops Sheikh Soyezwapi on the inside. Coming back near side. There's an inside ball. Nicely done for Williams. And it's going to open up early. They went outside, inside, and it's a try to Van Wyk. He was a try-scoring machine last week in Hamilton and gets one within a minute here in Sydney. Here's Duarte. The kick pass. It is 10 points. As good as it gets from South Africa. Van Wyk, what a take.
Getting knocked around and doing some knocking around of their own. So here's Williams with the feed. 6 out, looking for first points. Two of the form teams here in Sydney this weekend. Going midfield, Duarte holds it up! The line was sizzling from Van Wyk. And he opens up an early lead, 5, about to become 7. Down to Nanduvalo, good hands in the end, and then he just spins up and sends it away for Van Wyk, who gets another one.
That's what happens when the scoreboard's that far against you.
Great to see him back in a Blitzboks jersey. Wonderful player.
And Ricardo Duarte is off the bench as well at scrum half there, gives it to Hulman. And here's Shilton van Wyk. He loves a chip and chase, this Van Wyk. This is his blueprint, getting back his Jerry too wide. Van Wyk picks up the loose ball. Fortune favours the brave. South Africa extend their lead. Cape Town last year, Shilton van Wyk to Human. They got the ball back again. The kicking game from the Blitzboks. Oh, it's working out for them brilliantly. It's Shilton van Wyk this time who will benefit. That's 2 inside 2.5 minutes.
The USA's kick-off. Short restart. Cummings goes up after it, but it's taken down by Ricardo Duarte. Probably the shortest man on the pitch today. Still pretty useful under those bombs. This is Shilton van Wyk. And how South Africa wish they'd had him available for more matches this season. And this is exactly why. Shilton van Wyk or Usain Bolt? You be the judge. Try time Blitzboks.
Wow, what a way to start. Talk about laying your intent clear.
A little com box to it. Just have a look at the mod. Oh, we'll get you back in a second. As South Africa burst clear now through for Charlie. Van Wyk, rather, runs in the first try.
South Africa desperate to get some points on the board prior to halftime.
Great Britain equally desperate to hold them out. You know how dangerous this Blitzboks team can be, and they love that little kick in behind with all the speed they've got. The bounce and the pickup is absolutely superb. Shilton van Wyk gets South Africa on the scoreboard.
Van Wyk with the answer that the Blitzboks were after.
Equally balanced, those two players in terms of size. Here's Gonzalez again. Maloof. Roach. Switch of play, almost intercepted by Heddle. Clements again. Flat ball to Lawson. Lawson still going, bursting through the tackle. Guess who with the last ditch D again? It was Davids. 6 meters out, Australia. This has smuggled it away. Now Oosthuizen, now Van Wyk. He's got a long way to go. And he's going to need support. Oh, the fake play from Shilton van Wyk. That was enough to put Nick Maloof in quicksand.
Wake up, South Africa, the Blitzboks up over halfway, and a flat ball just charging, hitting that line to absolute perfection. It is a brilliant start for South Africa. What a shot, what a line from Shilton van Wyk.
The training ground, Stellenbosch. This time they misfire, but it bounces their way. Great awareness. Move on to clean it up. Blitzboks. Wide. Another kick and chase. 3 kicks already. That one's been overcooked unless he can get there first. And he can. Pure pace from Shilton van Wyk. Outstanding.
How about the chase?
Here. 97 and in 2005, and he was inducted into the Hall of Fame on this field as well. He's been with us here this weekend. Hewitt Nokia kicks ahead. He's got genuine pace. Genuine pace, as does Shilton van Wyk. Well, get your speed guns out, people. That was rapid. What a score.
Often strong tackle, Wade carries it. Pops it to Zukus, also had a pretty good second half. Now to the blind side they come. Manetta one-on-one with Blades. Good tackle from South African number 24. He's got ball in hand now. Lovely little pass. Back to Blades. Might go wide. Does go wide. Pace on the outside. Shilton van Wyk is in at the corner. And surely Chris Try, with only a minute or so to go, that is the ball game, and South Africa, the Blitzboks, are most likely into the semi-final.
Khaleesi watching on. South Africa with work to do. Lades. Van Wyk. Shilton van Wyk. Look at the pace. Listen to the noise. The conversion is the levelling score. Antoine Zegna for France. 2 powerful front threes. Pullman's going to work the short side. Shilton van Wyk. The kick's on for Van Wyk. He is so fast. Shilton van Wyk rolls over and scores for the Blitzboks.
So the play here is to score by any means possible and potentially just say no thanks to the conversion and try and win the restart. Can they get the first of those 2 things happening? Yes. Van Wyk's over.
Referee's got another advantage in South Africa's favour. Van Wyk just goes around the outside. And he does get a critical score for South Africa, a kick to tie it up. They have another chance here, South Africa.
Set.
Looks at the blind side, but goes to the strong side. Beautiful long switch there. Nothing in front. As South Africa, Van Wyk is going to stride in for another one.
Chiveri. Tackle from Sawyers Wapi, but Davies is onto it. It's going to open up here. Shilton van Wyk could have been oh so different at the other end of the field. That'll be number 3 for South Africa. That's a dagger into the heart of Los Terros here.
Yeah, Uruguay doing everything they can
To back it up here in Hong Kong, we'll keep an eye on that. Right now, it's the 9th place semi-final. Great take and great outcome for the Uruguayans. Incredible defensive play from Shilton van Wyk. It's just come out of nowhere to snuff out what looked like a sure try for Uruguay. Now they're going to attack again, relentless. A pass out of him to forward. Van Wyk won't stop to ask. So he's done it on defense, and now he's running in from 70 meters. The Blitzboks resume at the start of the second half with their third try here in the 9th place semi-final. Yeah, you're right. A South African team that has won twice. Cape Town, and now going straight through the middle, and that is the class of this side. This time through Shilton van Wyk, who made a crucial try-saving tackle. Yes.
So they get a penalty from the side. St. Davis goes quick to Selva Davids. Stick on Jardine and that pace, and then draws the man in. And then Q and Norkia drifts inside. Jardine's done really well there to hold onto his shirt till he's gone. St. Davis. Ronald Brown. Van Wyk. He's going to kick for himself again. It's Shilton van Wyk. Oh, they're so good at it. The Blitzboks kicking game working wonders once again. There's their second, and Shilton van Wyk. And that is his 50th career try.
And then last event in Singapore. So they found some kind of formula. They're up 5 with possession, just over 3 minutes to play.
Push straight, please.
Quick tap. Legal push by Argentina. Unmarked out wide. They get the ball out there. The inside ball. The extra pass. It's all South Africa. Brilliant teamwork. Shilton van Wyk's going to get the score.
Stadium. Defending champions they'll be as well, and in this kind of form, well, Shilton van Wyk again. They'll fancy their chances at home next week in Cape Town.
Prowess. Wonderfully measured restart. The Blitzboks take it somehow, some way, and here comes the superstar, lighting up the Cape Town Stadium again, looking over his shoulder, but he need not. He's got another 5 on him.
Chance for South Africa. They've wasted opportunities this weekend when they've gone inside the 22. This time Leeds gets it out, and the opportunity wide for Sebastian Job. And South Africa, age ahead of New Zealand, they get the first try in the second half. South Africa 3 wins in 6 finals in Australia. Oh, look at that! Absolutely on the money. And first try for Shilton van Wyk. He's a star.
For South Africa, and it's Duarte threading the ball through the defence. He goes over the top. The direction of Shilton van Wyk, who cuts them open and flies away for the first try.
In no hurry at all. Sneaks down the blind side and drifts indoors. Ronald Brown. Rockula Soa though. Puts him on the floor. Grobbelaar gets it away. Tristan Leeds. Shilton van Wyk. Tries on Blitzboks. Up front from South Africa. It's all built on that physical foundation. Leeds is going to kick now for Shilton van Wyk. In space, plays a bit of football, sits up, Van Wyk, there's number 3. Player of the final when they won in Perth, one of 4 gold medals in the regular season for South Africa. Fresh legs out there, Shilton van Wyk has found a way through. They won't catch him. Time and time again, this man steps up to the Blitzboks, knocks it down quick. They'll have the extra 2. 26-0. Well, Argentina got to play with 6 because Arietta was red carded, and here comes another one. Shilton van Wyk, one of the fastest players. Here is Lazy's kicking again, and Shilton van Wyk's chasing and scoring for the Blitzboks.